What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Filip Hrgovic. Filip Hrgovic predicts he can stop Dubois and already holds a psychological advantage. He said Dubois quit 2 times. It's not good for a fighter to quit, but I think he's a solid fighter. He proved that in some fights that he's a good fighter, especially in the last one. He proved that he can also fight in the late rounds, said Hrgovic. He said, I think Dubois, has a problem with receiving punches that he doesn't like. He doesn't like to receive punches and be hit. He's not so good with that. I think I'm the opposite. I prove that I have a really good chin, said Hrgovic. He said, I was never stopped in over 100 amateur fights and never in sparring. I think I have the quality of never giving up, and I think if I put good pressure and if I hit him with my best shots, I will stop him. And let me counterpunch. What Filip Hrgovic said could be true. I like the odds of Filip Hrgovic based on what he mentioned. He's never been stopped in sparring or in the amateurs. He's never been defeated, so we can rule out that one. But I gotta ask Filip a question. When has he ever been in there with someone that hit like Dubois or was young as Dubois or had the stamina like Dubois? Zhang didn't have it. Who else was he in there with? Dempsey McKean? Dempsey McKean didn't have the punching power. He might have had the southpaw awkwardness and, made it difficult for Filip Hrgovic, which wasn't impressive at all. Mark Demori, who was that, really? That was a mismatch. Let's basic. No disrespect to Mark Demori. But it was a mix match, right? Mismatch. There we go. Mix match. It was a mismatch. And I think because of that, if anything, Filip Hrgovic he's depending on the idea that Dubois will quit. Do you know who did that? Jarrell Miller did that. Jarrell Miller did the same shit. Jarrell Miller thought that Dubois was going to quit if he put some combinations together based on his mindset. Filip Hrgovic, I think this fight is more of a 50-50 fight. And I think Danny Dubois has something to prove. So I think his mindset has changed on top of the trash talk. The only thing I would recommend for Filip Hrgovic is he better be in shape, because if he's not, he's going to end up like Jarrell Miller. Because Danny Dubois is sure as hell in shape. He has more testosterone. He's younger, therefore. So he is there to do a job, and he's eager to get in there. If you heard Danny Dubois is not there to play games because he knows his career's on the line as young as he is. Because Turki Al-Sheikh are throwing these top competitive fight cards out there, His Excellency, and Danny Dubois is right there in the mix, and he knows it. He knows, listen, I dropped the ball last year with the undisputed opportunity, but it was controversial, so he could get some type of, steam from that, but he did quit. Okay, so equally it was like bittersweet. But in this case, after the Jarrell Miller beating, okay, I think he's gained some confidence, and confidence builds your mental fortitude. Okay, so I look at Danny Dubois as a guy that's fresh and rejuvenated and ready to kick some ass. And Filip Hrgovic thinking that he's going to stop him based off, shots that he lands. Well, I hope he's ready to land the type of shots that he feels that may stop Danny Dubois. But you guys tell me what you think of Filip Hrgovic, confident that he will stop Danny Dubois, and he has the advantage. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.